God who spoke to Israel speaks to us. You have stayed here long enough at this mountain. Allow yourself to take the journey. Allow yourself to take the journey. You're not going it alone. Courage comes when you allow yourself to journey. Growing up, we never just said, you are chicken. We said, you chicken. You chicken was a dare and an affront to one's courage. Why we are sometimes afraid to get off the mountain came home for me when I have reflected on an experience when I traveled to East Africa in 1998. I stayed with the Akamba people. They were very kind to me. We ate skuma wiki, wali, and most nights we ate chicken. No refrigerator in the house. Chicken dinners came from the yard. They were caught, sliced at the neck, defeathered, and cooked. I did not stand in judgment of this ritual. I simply observed it, feeling sorry for these poor chickens. But after some time, my host expected me to participate in corralling a chicken. I want you to know I did try, but I quickly discovered that chickens don't want to be dinner. They don't want to be dinner. And if you know my personality, I hate to force folks to do what they don't want to do. The same was true for this chicken. But I did chase the chicken. The problem was this: I never overcame my fear of what would happen if I actually caught it. You see, I was more chicken of the chicken than the chicken was chicken of me. You stayed on the mountain long enough. Resume your journey. You will find courage. Oh, yes, you will. You will find it when you become acquainted with the irrelevancy of fear. Move out in faith. God will supply what you need. You didn't come this far without God's supply. Dorothy needed to find her way home. The scarecrow needed a brain. The Tin Man needed a heart. But the lion needed courage. The cowardly lion didn't need a brain. He had a brain. The Tin Man didn't need a heart. He had a heart. Or he wanted a heart. What he needed, the lion, he needed courage. And in terms of geography, the irony in all of this is that the lion was closer than any other of his friends to the so-called courage-giving place, Oz. The closer we get to what God promises us, the more fearful the closer we get to what God has promised us, the more fearful we tend to become. Courage is not a manifestation of strength and power, says Howard Thurman. Sometimes courage is only revealed in the midst of great weakness and greater fear. I was watching The Princess Diaries the other night with my girls. That's the kind of punishment fathers of girls must endure. But as the storyline unfolded, it became clear to me that there is a genuine need for us to move out of self-limiting fear, to access what lies ahead. And so in this movie, after the coming of age princess in training had failed just about every examination of fitness to become princess, we find her wallowing in self-pity, and then she discovers a diary her father had left behind for her. In it, he wrote, "Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that there is something else more important than fear." I want to suggest to you tonight that there is something more important than what hinders you tonight. Oh, I know it may be dark. I know you've paid one bill only to get another. But I come to tell you that courage is the judgment that something else is greater than what you are afraid of. Your life is in shambles, filled with rough patches. I know it gets hard. I know you came here with only $1 in your pocket. 3. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's all right. I was fearful to come tonight. But I realized that there is something more important. Somebody's life hangs in the balance. Somebody needs to know that if they just hold on just a little while longer, that the Lord will make it all right. The Lord will fix it. Oh, you can be afraid, but you need to realize there's something more important. Something more important. Can't you see it? The promised land is not too far. It's not far. Get out of here. Your work is waiting for you. Get out of here. Class dismissed.